All right, guys, so welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over how one of our clients, Peyton, was able to go from having no really good way to bring in leads on Facebook to now working with us. In his first month, he did 25K, booked in his biggest residential job ever, and also landed an $11,500 commercial job as well. And perhaps that lead also might close on some future jobs as well. They have around 300 properties that might need to be serviced in the future. So pretty interesting first month for him. He's absolutely killed it. But also, I want to break down step by step how we've been able to do that for him. Not only him, but also all of our clients on board as well. This year to date, we've done around $600,000 in client revenue for them. So I want to go in this video, dive through exactly step by step exactly how we're doing it, from bringing in leads, creating content, building a good brand, creating the foundation, and then all the way down to like how we're actually closing these leads into jobs, right? So let's get into it. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into, like I said, step by step, how we've actually been able to, help Peyton not only generate 25K in his first ever month with just spending around 250 in ad spend, but also helping all of our clients across the board generate over 600K in client revenue so far this year. So this is step by step of kind of how we've helped Peyton, but also how you can apply this, or how we've helped every other client as well so far this year. So this is pretty much, like I said, how we've helped Peyton sell over 25K with his pressure washing business in just 1 month from Facebook. And so a little bit of a backstory. So when Peyton hopped on, he's been following me for quite a while. He's already had set the expectations correctly. He knows that, when you get started with Facebook ads, you need good content, you need a sales process, but you also need to run them correctly. You can't just turn them on and, throw some weird looking image with like 10% off or something like that, right? So he understood that he needed to hop on, he needed to get some help in the right direction, right? Because he's already growing in a bunch of different directions, but he wants to scale the business as well, bring in some more money, just land more jobs, work with some more customers in a different way as well. So when Peyton hopped on, he really didn't know where to start as far as Facebook goes, as far as like, what should I post, or like the type of content that really stuck with the market. And so that was a foundational error, right? Like I said, so foundational error, there's 3 things you have to, dial in before you even pretty much kind of think of running ads, right? So he pretty much went from not even utilizing Facebook and kind of just being limited on how much he could make with everything else. So he wanted to open up the funnel for Facebook and just really have us fill that pipeline with leads. So pretty much went from 0 on Facebook, really didn't know how to run ads. He's tried them before, but really didn't, know exactly what to do with them. So he's kind of limited. But now he's landed his biggest ever residential job. So as you can see here, biggest residential job ever so far. And then we've also helped him book 11.5K commercial building with some massive connections to future potential projects as well. So, and those all came in from the ads as well. So how we want your brand to be structured, and we talk about this right before we book in a call, or right before you book in a call. We look at where you're at beforehand. We see where you're at, the foundation, right? Because if you're not in the right place currently, whether that be financially, whether that just be with how your online presence is, it's not always going to be the right fit. We don't make an offer to every single person that books in a call with us. It's only the ones that are 100% a good fit that we know we can help, right? So foundation is just having, most of the time, a lot of our clients are either doing over, kind of like 5 to 10K a month, but most of the time they're doing way over 10K a month. So if you already have that right foundation where you have clients, you know how to sell, you have content, it's just on Facebook, you're kind of lacking on that area, right? We can open up that pipeline on Facebook and just having another lead generation, avenue. That way we can help you grow that way too. So foundation is just, having a good foundation, whether that be, a good following on the page, engagement, whether that be where your financial status is currently with the business. But anyways, once you have that right foundation set, we're going to go ahead and move you over to content. So we're going to help you make sure that you are creating good content. And also, for those of you watching that are kind of looking like, okay, how are they running things? I want to implement some of this stuff that actually can work, right? So as far as content goes, a lot of things that really help, and what you need to do if you're running ads is just be creative, right? With the pictures, you don't want to just run the same before and after as everyone else is running, in the same, hey, $99 driveways, which are terrible. But you don't want to just be running the same things that everyone else is doing, right? You need to stand apart. You need to build trust with the community. You need to actually solve a problem with a good offer. You need to create content with a good offer around it. What are you selling? Why do people need it? And then package that up and create it into a video or whatever, right? So that's exactly what we help you do, is we help you create good content, push it out to the market with a good offer so that it actually can sell. So that's number that's number two, right? Is just creating solid content. So if you're running ads currently and you're just running some basic before and afters and they're not working, or if you're running ads in general and they're not working, I would highly recommend just, like I said, hearing me out here, because the better content that you have, the better the ads will perform, right? So there's a content side of it, but there's also an ad side of it, right? So we take that completely off your hands for you. That's what we've done for Pete, and that's what we've done for every one of our clients. So once we help you build the right foundation, help you get some good content, then we're good to go to start, running ads, right? So that's pretty much what that is. So once we've got good content, we're using our solid content to get into the market with a good offer, present it to pretty much everybody, and just solve a problem in the market, right? So that's how that is. So that's pretty much just, kind of like another avenue for you to grow, right? Once you've got the right foundation content, we can start launching some ads and helping you start bringing in some more leads, right? So this is the first, set of the funnel, right? And with Facebook ads, you can't just be like, okay, I'm going to run this. When leads come through, like, I'll do this and this, right? You need to have a structured funnel, and you need to know exactly what your strategy is with this. Otherwise, it is not going to work. You might get leads, but you might not close them. And that's the same thing, with pretty much everything. You need to have a structure in place that that works, to be able to be successful in this, right? So, so you got these 3 steps out of the way. Now we'll move to leads, qualifying these leads, booking these appointments, and actually selling these jobs, right? So once leads have come through, right, we've structured your company in the right way. We're reaching out to the right people in the market. We're getting your name out there. People know that you're actively serving the community. You're trustworthy. And they know, you actually know what you're talking about, and people know that. Then that's when leads will start coming in, right? And another thing too is just getting really creative with the content. So whether that just be, transformational content where you're like showing a big transformation that you did for a customer, or selfie videos where you're being like, hey, this is Tom. Today we're out in this area doing a house wash. This is what we're doing. Come check it out. So it's the content side is just getting creative with it. And also, like I said, we have a whole sales and marketing bootcamp. So not only are we just going to take the ads completely off your hands for you, like we're actually going to help you create solid content and help you sell these jobs into actual booked jobs on the schedule, right? So with content, just creative with it. Like I said, we'll help you with that as well. And then after you got that, you can start running ads, right? So moving on to kind of leads. So basically, once all that's there, it's going to be pretty much easy to get leads coming in, right? We've got the right targeting, we've got the content, and with content too, like we need to, obviously, since we're taking it over, we need to get in front of the right people, right? So pretty much at this stage of the funnel, once we've got good content, we know it's working with targeting, all it comes down to is just getting leads. Once leads are in the door, pretty much all you have to do is qualify them. So depending on what you're doing, whether that be, deck and fence staining, whether that be exterior cleaning, commercial, maybe even commercial work, Christmas lights, anything like that, right? The next step is pretty much just once the lead's in the door, give them a quick call or set up a quick call with them to set that first touch point with the customer. That's super important because once the lead comes in, be like, hey, when's a good time to give you a call? Give them a call, see what they're looking to have done. If it's a big enough project, go out there, do it in person, greet them nicely, and actually just be a real human. Be there to solve a problem. That's what you're doing at the end of the day, right? Right? And then pretty much after that, just qualify the lead. And what I mean by qualifying the lead and how we help clients qualify the lead is obviously when we run ads, we want to make sure we're getting in front of the right people, right? So when we qualify them, we ask for, home address, phone number, when they're looking to have it cleaned or what they're looking to have cleaned. And then also from there, basically you take it, but we also kind of guide you. And then obviously you continue on with the sales process. But qualify, it just means kind of where are they at, what are they looking to have done, and how can you help? And also, see how serious they are as well. But after that, once you qualify them, you book the appointment. So that way, when you book the appointment, you'll meet with them for the second time. So you have already 2 touch points, which will be way easier to sell. And if you also set the right expectation with them face to face, it's going to be a lot easier for you to make that sale, right? And we actually help you sell these leads as well, right? So when leads come in, or once we have the right foundation, content, ads, comes down to leads, qualify them, booking them into the schedule for a quote. And then sales is where you're actually going to go there and sell the job and actually just do it to help them and solve a problem, not to be a snake salesman just to help you. At the end of the day, it's to grow your business and help more customers. That's the mindset you need to have. So pretty much after that, like I said, we help you just sell the job, right? You need to pretty much just meet with the customer face to face, and then pretty much solve their problems. Whatever they're looking to have done, you need to solve those problems, right? Every one of our clients, that's exactly the same process we go through, right? Foundation, content, ads, once leads come in, and then booking them on the schedule, but also maintaining a good first impression once a lead comes in. That's very important. And then once the sales process comes, when you're on the job and you're ready to give them a quote, we've also got other sales stuff in place as well. But that's pretty much how exactly every one of our clients has been able to grow, right? Whether that be a landscape lighting company, same principles apply. Whether that be exterior cleaning, staining, same principles apply, right? So if you're looking to grow your exterior cleaning business, staining company, Christmas light, landscape lighting business, it just comes down to these 3 simple steps of the funnel. Having a good foundation, creating actually engaging content that's like personalizing, but also showing what you do, showing your crew actively working. And then once you've got that, we'll help you scale this, but also if you don't, we'll help you create content. And then after that, we bring in leads for you, completely handle that. And then also we help you sell these jobs. So that's exactly how we've been able to help Peyton. Like I said, do over 25K his first month, from literally only just spending $750 spend. And then also, like I said, helping all of our clients across the board do over 600K so far this year. So if this helped you in any way, leave a comment down below. Let me know how it helped you. I'd love to reply and give you some further guidance as well. So if you guys are actually serious about growing your business and you've watched this video, you've been following me for a while, and you know that we can actually help you, go ahead and book in a call below. Make sure to obviously just read the instructions before you book the call. We only will make you an offer if we can actually genuinely help you. But obviously you need to be ready to make a move as well, because at the end of the day, we're not here to waste time. We're here to help you grow. So like I said, if you are serious, go ahead and book in a call below, and I hope this helped you.